Carly is a weirdo. She's a weirdo. And there's really nothing else to be said about it. Let's get into the review, y'all. Now, what's going on, y'all? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 3. What's going on, you guys? Now, before we get into the review itself, let's talk about what we got coming up on the horizon, you guys. Oh, shit, excuse me. Let's talk about what we got on the horizon. As you can see, we're reviewing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta right about now, but tomorrow night at 8/7 Central on Giving You the Real T's platform, it will be me, T, and Josiah. We will be talking about this particular episode on Roast and Review tomorrow night at 8/7 Central on Giving You the Real T's platform. So make sure you guys tune in to catch this, okay? The three of us, when we get together, we always have a great time. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And that's really all that we got on the horizon right now. So let's go ahead and get into the review. Let's get my notes out, honey, okay? So we start the show off with we're gonna start the show off with Carly and Rennie Rucci. Okay. Now, apparently, ever since Rennie Rucci's mother passed, she's been dealing with a lot, but Carly has definitely been there for Rennie. She's been reaching out to her, trying to see how she's been doing, just trying to give her words of encouragement and all that good jazz. Okay. That's pretty much what she's been doing. So she's been there for Rennie throughout all this stuff that's been going on with her and her mom. And Rennie is very appreciative of it. And then, Rennie was basically asking Carly what's been really going on with her, because you've been checking in on me. What's been going on with you? So Carly said, well, my grandmother died. And then Rennie was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm confused because if Carly been calling you and texting you all this time and y'all been having all these conversations during the passing of your mom, how the hell you don't know her grandmama died? She ain't tell you? Okay. Then Carly starts talking about her friendship with Spice. She says that Spice really not fucking with her right now. She's mad with her right now, and she really wants to make things right with Spice. She's always held Spice down. She's always had her back. Her and Spice been friends for so long, for all these years, and she just doesn't understand what's going on to make them be at the place where they're at. And, she said Rashida is also mad with her, about all this other stuff that's been going on. She was mad at me because she did not tell me. I didn't tell her what Spice was. And then they're not the only people that's mad with me. Sierra mad with me. Erica Mena mad with me. Everybody's mad with me. My thing about these girls on this show is they stay being mad at Carly when they know the type of chick that she is. See, here's the thing. Y'all gonna make me defend Carly in a sense because it's like y'all love saying that Carly messy. And it's a fact. She is messy. She's messy as we already know that. But see, when y'all need to use her for her messiness, then her being messy is absolutely okay. But then when she keep on doing messy ass stuff, y'all know that it's messy. Y'all be mad that it's messy. You feel what I'm saying? And it be like, girl, what you mad about? What you mad for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you already knew that she was messy anyway. So when y'all need for her to be messy, it's all right. But when she messy any other time, it's not all right. Now, be consistent with your shit. If you don't want her to be messy, don't have her being messy. You know what I mean? So y'all always be pressed by Carly about the same old shit. Maybe it's best that y'all just don't F with the girl like that at all. That's the type of time I'm on. Because if I don't want to fuck with you, I ain't got to fuck with you. It's just that simple. Like, I've been saying this on multiple videos. If people want to, like, I don't care. I could care less these days about keeping friendships anymore. Like, it is what it is. If you want to go. If you want to do fraud shit to me, go ahead and do your fraud shit, but I'm not going to stick around to forgive your ass another second. It is what it is. Like, just let it go. At this point, you just got to let some people go in life. Like, it is what it is. Everybody can't go everywhere with you. And it don't necessarily mean that there's a beef. That don't necessarily mean that I'm mad with you. It's just that I don't need you in my life anymore, and I don't need you in my world no more because you're doing foul ass shit. You keep on doing it. You keep on doing snake shit to me. What is the fucking point of you being around me if you're gonna continue to do that? I don't need nobody around me that I gotta continuously guess where they stand in my world. I don't need that. So you can go away and I'll be absolutely fine with that. That's just true. Then Rennie was saying, when Carly brought up how everybody's mad with her. She mentioned Erica. And Rennie was like, Erica. And then Carly was like, Erica Mena. And so Rennie was like, okay, because there's so many Ericas in this situation. And then she starts talking about her issues with Erica Banks. She said, now, when I saw Erica Banks, we were cordial. But next thing you know, she unfollows me on Instagram. And it's just like right now. And we were just DMing each other. So I don't understand why she's being weird. Who gives a fuck about an unfollow? At this point, who cares? Somebody literally just unfollowed me just the other day. And we ain't never been friends, no way. Like, I just knew this person, you know, just through passing. Like, I didn't even know you like that. And you just up and unfollow me for no damn reason. So I unfollow your ass back. It's just that simple. When you unfollow me, I'm gonna unfollow your ass back. It's just that simple. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, do what you do. It is what it is. But Rennie already got an issue with Erica Banks. They already got some underlying issues anyway. So we'll get more into that later on down the line. So then we get into Amy. Amy and her mother is preparing for the relaunch of the Pretty Kitty. You know, she got a business called Pretty Kitty. She got I forget what this is, but it's like a feminine product for to make your kitty pretty, you know, to get rid of blemishes, get rid of bumps, all those things that will make your kitty not be pretty, I guess. I don't know, you know. She calls Kate. She said her sisters was supposed to come and help her and her mom do all the packaging and get everything together, but they canceled on her at the last minute. And she feels like her sisters have not been a help to her because they feel like their mom always running to Amy's aid and always trying to rescue Amy and always trying, you know, to be there for her. But Amy is the only one that's really working. Amy is the it's the business that's really, you know, making moves, is going somewhere. You feel what I mean? The other girls ain't really doing that. So Amy requires a lot of time from their mama because from what she said, people be saying that her mom is the Black Kris Jenner, you know what I mean? And that her and her sisters are the Black Kardashians. So, you know, her mother helps them run their business and all that stuff. And Amy has taken this shit. And not only does she have her own business, but she also raps and she tries to put her money into her hip hop career as well. So because she's actually out here doing stuff, you know, it makes her sisters feel some type of way when her mother is spending more time with her. Chaotic is there. They have him there trying to get, you know, help them get stuff together and all that stuff. So it's just like, you know, but he's just amazing being in the same room with two chocolate goddesses, because Amy is not it's not an ugly thing to look at all. She's very beautiful, but her mama is also beautiful as well. She looks just as young as she do. To be honest, her mama look like her older sister, to be honest, and not her mama. Okay, so I can understand why Chaotic would be a little bit mesmerized. We're gonna move on to the next thing, which is Jessica White. Here's my thing. I like Jessica White. Don't get me wrong. I like Jessica White. I want to see her make it. I like Jessica White. But I'm going to need for her to talk about something else more so than Nick Cannon. Because every time we see a scene with her, she's talking about Nick Cannon. She's talking about her relationship with Nick Cannon. I get it. He embarrassed you. He humiliated you. He made you feel like nothing. I understand it. But do you have to talk about him in every single scene that you're in? Honestly, do you have to talk about him in every single scene that you're in? Honestly, do you have to? Because I'm about tired of hearing about him at this point. I want to know more about you. It seems like I keep on hearing a lot more about your relationship with Nick Cannon and how horrible it was. But we don't really get to hear that much about you and what you're trying to do. Like every time we turn around, we hearing Nick Cannon's name. And I'm like, girl, do you have anything else to talk about outside of Nick Cannon? Like, I don't want to constantly hear about him. I'm just being honest. I don't want to keep on hearing about him and keep on hearing about how bad he did you. I get it. That's you want to be interested, but no, you got more to you than that. You a model, girl. Talk about your modeling career. Talk about that. Like, do we have to constantly keep on hearing you constantly bring up that man's name and constantly talk about how horrible of a person he is to you and stuff? Like, we're here to get to know you. I don't want to get to know Nick Cannon. We already know him. That should be a part of your story. That should not be the entire shebang about your story. It should not be. You feel what I'm saying? So no. Let's talk about something else. Let's get something else off the ground. You feel what I'm saying? Is it just me? I don't want to sound insensitive. And then I know I can sound insensitive, but is it just me? I'm just saying. She's working in the studio. She's listening to some music, and the type of records that she wants records that are sexually liberating for women. She wants to be sexually liberated and stuff. That's the type of music that she wants to sing. And then you got Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a producer that we all know. I know that he produced a lot of records for like Brandy, people like that. Like he produced a lot of songs. He and Sierra, a lot of people. So she's in the studio with him, and she was saying, I've been trying to get into this music, and the only thing that people know me as is the model, Jessica White, and I really want them to get to know me as the musician. And then it's very hard to let them know who I am as a person outside of being a model. Like I do music too, and I want people to know about my music. And my lack of motivation was due to my relationship with Nick Cannon. How long ago was it when you was dating Nick Cannon? I really want to know. When was you dating him? Because if this was many, many moons ago, girl, I don't want to hear that shit no more. I swear to God, I don't want to hear that shit no more if it was many, many moons ago. Like, girl, you're making your whole existence on this show be about Nick. And that's very unfortunate. I'm for real. Very unfortunate, because why are you making all your scenes about Nick? You know what I'm saying? But okay. So they started playing a record for Jessica, and it's a record called Put It in Your Mouth. Put it in your mouth. That's the name of the record. Put it in your mouth. Sounds good on paper, but when you hear the song is whack as hell. And I can take another second of it. Like I wanted them to turn it off. I'm just like, girl, get that out of my face. Like she didn't want to sing the song. She didn't like it. She said, I want records that are sexually liberating, but I don't want it to be dirty. So I guess she want those type of sexual records that leave something to the imagination. You know what I mean? Like she wants records that's gonna leave something to imagination, like sexual records, but not sexual records that are so in your face with it. Like a sexual record like a Red Light Special, or a sexual record like no, a sexual record like a Red Light Special, a sexual record like a Lower to My Heart by Olivia, a sexual record like I want to say like a Janet Jackson type of Anytime, Any Place, something like that. I think that's what she wants, but she didn't want something outright, disgusting. Because that song was disgusting, with the lyrics and the way that it sounded was fucking disgusting. So we're gonna move on to the next thing. And the next thing is Spice. Okay. Now Spice is having a problem with selling tickets for her tour. She's about to go back out on tour, and she's having an issue with that because of they've been canceling the tour and stuff like that. And that Spice been in the hospital. She's been having surgery and stuff like that. So it ain't really been like an easy feat for her to really be back into her music and really get into her music the way that she needs to get back into her music. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't really been a good thing. So at the end of it all, it's kind of like to her, I don't want to cheat them out their money. I really want them to be in the best of places with my music. So we really got to see what we got to do to get these tickets sold. But as she's talking to her management team, Rashida, aka the Georgia Prune, knocks on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Stop knocking. Don't come knocking at my door. Okay, that's Georgia Prune. So Georgia Prune comes in. They greet each other. They're very happy to see one another. Georgia Prune asks Spice, is she okay? Is she all right? Is she good? Spice lets her know that she's okay, that she's good. You feel what I'm saying? So after that, they start talking about their frustration with Carly. Rashida was like, I called Carly ass yesterday and cussed her out because she didn't bother to tell me where you was at. Like, she did not give me the number. She didn't tell me what hospital you was at. Like, she didn't tell me nothing. You know what I mean? And I had to cuss her out about that. And I feel like Carly really kept the rest of them from going to see Spice for her own personal reasons. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all. And I might be a little bit off when I say this, but at the same point in time, I do feel like this, okay? I do feel like this. At the end of it all, Carly wanted to be the only one there. And she wanted to say, I was the only one out of all your friends that came to see you, because it makes no sense as to why you the only one that got to go to the DR and see about Spice, but yet Georgia Prune didn't get to go, Sierra didn't get to go, Erica Minna didn't get to go, what's her name, Shakana didn't get to go. So it's like, what's up with that? Did you want to be the only one so you can have that statement, and it failed miserably because now everybody looking at you like a selfish ass mother, okay? And you look stupid. So then Spice was saying that Carly went out there and she said that she was out here paying $30,000 for her birthday party, going around telling everybody about it. And then Carly and Mita, they become good friends, and now they doing a bunch of sneaky stuff behind her back, like, you know, submitting her song to the song that she did with Carly to the Grammys and not telling her about it. All kinds of stuff they've been doing. So all of a sudden, Carly and Mita, they became friends, and she has an issue. I think she got an issue with Mita becoming friends with Carly because she ain't really effing with Carly like that. So it's I guess she looking like, girl, what are you doing? What are you saying? What are you talking about? Why are you doing this? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you going around doing this shit? You know what I mean? So Spice is looking at Carly all kinds of sideways at this point. And I think she got her reasonings. But my thing about this is, why are you doing it now? Because Carly been problematic with all y'all. Like, this ain't the first time she's had issues in her relationships with y'all. It's just that y'all allowed her to get away with a whole lot of stuff. And like I said, y'all was fine with her being messy when it suited y'all, but when she started being messy with y'all, then y'all can't handle it. No, nip the shit in the bud. If you don't like her being messy, y'all need to say something back there instead of allowing it when it's convenient for y'all. And this ain't even me taking up for Carly, but that's what they do. They always allow her to do certain things, and then when she does the shit to them, they don't like it, or they can't receive it, or they can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel. They can't handle it when it's being done to them. I'm just being real with you. They can't handle it when it's done to them, and they need to stop it. For real, for real. That's just what I think, though. Like, whatever. Honestly, that's just what I think. I don't care how nobody feels about it. It is what it is, honey. Like, they allow her to get away with stuff. They do. They definitely do, and it's okay. It'd be crazy, but it is what it is. Like, child, like, girl, get your ass out my face. That's just the shit that I be talking about. It'd be like, girl, whatever. You know what I mean? So, look like Carly finna be the one on the attack yet again. So we about to go into the black, what is it? Kardashians. Amy, her mama, and her sisters, they meet up. Now, Amy's mama said, I don't like the fact that my children are at odds. It makes me stressed out. I don't like to see it. It's not a good thing for me as a mother to see my kids going through the things that they going through. I don't like it, and y'all need to fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Y'all need to fix it. So that's the type of time her mama on. Her mama want them to fix their issues. And, you know, anybody will want their children to fix their issues, you know, not really fight with one another. I know my mama is the same way. You know, she don't like when me and my sister ain't talking, you know, because those are the people that normally be the ones that ain't talking to each other, me and my sister. My mama don't like it when we ain't talking to each other. My mama don't like it when we ain't fucking with each other like that. Like, she don't play that shit because she never wanted us to be like our aunts and uncles, you know, not speaking to each other, not talking to each other. That's just not, you know, she don't really like this shit. So it hurts her heart and it stresses her out when we're not speaking. So, and it hurts my dad too when I'm not talking to none of his kids, because I won't talk to none of them for a while. Like, I'd be cool with them, but the moment they piss me off, I won't talk to them because I ain't talking to two of their asses right now. But you know, Angie starts saying that Angie just come out the blue and just start calling out the favoritism. Like, she feels like the mama is showing favoritism with all the kids. She feel like you so wrapped up into Amy, you don't have no time for the rest of us. You spend all your time with Amy. So it's like, girl, what's up? What's the deal? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, what you got going on? Like, why are you not seeing what the rest of us got going on. Amy not the only one that got a business. She ain't the only one with stuff going on. Like, you manage all of us, but you only spend your time focusing on Amy. So what gives? What's the tea? Why you not doing what you need to do for the rest of us? And, she got a valid point. But then Amy came with more valid points. Amy said that their mother gave them all money to start their own businesses. And Amy took her money and opened up and did 3 businesses. And they all taken off. Her other 2 sisters, they took the money and started going on vacations, on shopping sprees and stuff. So she took her money and went the smart route and started making more money by putting more money into her business and getting the money all the way back. So that's how she feels about it. So she feels like that is the reason why her mother is really team Amy right now, because she's the only one that's out here getting shit done when the rest of them really ain't getting none done. And so Angie was like, well, my tattoo shop is open and my mama not there. Like when the opening came, she was on there for about 2 minutes. And then she left because she had to tend to Amy and what she got going on. And I do feel like regardless of anything, you know what I mean? It's kind of like you can't show favoritism with the kids. It's never good when families show favoritism or gives more attention to some people. Because one of the reasons why I ain't really talking to some of my siblings right now is the fact that, when it comes to me, I don't get the support that I feel that I deserve. For my awards, I wanted all my siblings there. But it's like, I wasn't tripping about my youngest siblings not coming because they're young, they ain't got no money. So I'm not really bothered by them. But the rest of them, I was bothered by them not being there, because when I even mentioned them coming to the award show, I was like, y'all should come to the award show. You know what I mean? Nobody said nothing. But when the other one made this whole thing about doing something else, everybody wants to jump up and do that. So I understand how the selective support from family can be sometimes. Like, they'll support whatever they want to support. Like, you could be excelling and thriving in your own lane, but they won't support you. But then they'll see somebody else and they'll support them. And we all supposed to be family. I feel like all support should be equal, but it ain't always like that. And I see where Angie is coming from. And then the other sister was basically saying that she wanted to quit being the operations manager because she wants to do her own thing. But she quickly changed her mind when Amy tried to convince her to do it. But Angie was like, girl, you want to do your own thing, so why not do your own thing? And so Amy was like, what is your problem? Like, are you trying to stop her from working for me? Like, what is your issue? She said, because she wants to do her own thing. Everything ain't about you. And honestly, I see why Amy felt like Angie was trying to, sway the other sister from being over there with her. But I get why Angie felt the way she felt, because it's like, girl, you want to do your own thing. You just said that you did, and now you changing your mind. Like, girl, bye. And she just left from the table. I get it from all sides, though. I understand everybody's point of view. I do. We're gonna move on to the next part. Spice and Shekinah. Now, Spice asked Shekinah to help her out with the dancers. And Shekinah was like, girl, listen, are you sure that you can even do this shit? Because the last time I saw you, I was cussing your ass out for trying to do this shit, and you couldn't do it. So Spice was like, girl, I can get out here and shake my ass. I got it together. And she was like, let me see then. She asked her to run, race her to the fireplace. She did. Then she started shaking her behind, and she see that she can do it. So then Carly then shows up, and Carly has bought a house in the same neighborhood as Spice, and Spice is fuming about it. And she felt like, why are you doing this? I want my space. I want my privacy. Why are you living next door to me? And I already told you I didn't want you to live next door to me. Now, granted, Spice cannot tell Carly where and when she can buy a damn house. If she want to buy a house next door to her, she really can do that because that's her damn money. But Carly is coming across obsessed with Spice. She's coming across as like single black female. That's how she's coming across, and it ain't cute. It don't look good for her at all. Like, even last season, I mean, I just wanted to always do what's wrong with you. Like, girl, what is your problem? Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing all that, girl? I don't understand none of this. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Why? Why are we doing this? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get this. I don't know why we doing this. Spice don't want to have nothing to do with Carly at this particular point. She don't, because she feels weird it out by Carly and her actions. And to be honest, who wouldn't feel weirded out by somebody buying a house right next door to them? What? So then there's Spice's auditions, and then Spice tells Georgia Prune that Carly bought a house in the same neighborhood as her. And Carly Rashida basically saying, this is basically single black female. Like, what type of shit is that? That shit is weird. Like, who does that type of shit? And that's the one thing that I can agree with Rashida on. Who end up does that shit? Who does that? Why are we doing this? Okay. Jessica White goes to see Tidra Moses performing. And a lot of us know who Tidra Moses is, but if you don't know who Tidra Moses is, I just want to be your girl. Don't mean no disrespect, but I'll take you on my way. I'm dreaming of you at night. It's more than just a silly crush. And I wonder if you even notice me at all. You gotta feel me, and I wanna love you, girl. Just wanna be your girl. Yes, that's my song. So she goes to Tidra Moses for some advice, and Tidra Moses gave her some great advice. She did. You got to do that music for you. Don't do it for yourself. You don't do it for nobody else. Do it for you. Do it for the reason. Do it for your own passions. You have to do things for your own self. That's why I do this for myself, because I enjoy talking shit and getting paid to do it. This is my passion. I like to run my mouth. I love having my opinion. Sometimes I feel like my opinion is the damn law. But it's really not the law. It gets me paid. My opinion gets me paid. So why not? So yeah, she got some good advice from Tidra. So we're going to go to the last part. And that's when Spice and Carly meet up for lunch, right? So Spice confronts Carly about the birthday party, about her going around telling people that the birthday party was $300,000. Well, not $300,000, $30,000. Carly said that she never said that. About the whole, Carly submitted the songs that they did together and didn't tell her. She said, I thought Mita told you, and I thought that you would have been happy about that. Then Spice confronts Carly about buying the house after she told her not to buy the house and how she needed her damn space and all this other stuff. And, Spice was just feeling like Carly is weird and she really didn't vibe and didn't want to have nothing to do with her at that particular moment. At this point, I'm starting to believe that this issue really is very minor and is really not that serious. And to see Carly be so desperate and going out there begging Spice to take her back was sickening to me. I didn't like seeing that. Girl, Carly, if you don't move on with your life, Spice don't want to be your friend, and that's just what it is. None of these girls really want to be your friend. Like you do try to be good friends to them, but they don't appreciate you until you're gone. They use you for what they need to use you for, and then they move on. But child, we need to see more of this because it really don't make no sense to me. But honey, that was my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, y'all. So with that being said, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below in the description box. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and until my next video, I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.